Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. I got my Vinegar Syndrome Black Friday 2022 box in just a couple of days ago, and I'm not a subscriber to Vinegar Syndrome, but I did the Black Friday flash sale, and it's my understanding that it goes subscribers, flash sale, and then everybody else. So if you did the flash sale, or if you're a sub, you probably got your box already, or at least your shipping notice, and if you didn't, you'll be getting it soon, I'm guessing, and everyone else will probably be getting theirs shortly as well. So really looking forward to digging into that box here in just a minute. But before then, just got a couple of things to show off here that I've gotten recently, and these are relatively new releases. This is the Kino Lorber release of Season 3 of Rod Serling's Night Gallery. This is, of course, the spiritual successor to Twilight Zone that ran on network TV back in, the 60s, 70s. This looks fantastic, what they've done with Season 1 anyway. I haven't opened this up yet, but I have Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3. Really enjoying Season 1 so far. Have not finished the entire season just yet, but the transfer they've done, at least back then, looks great, so I'm guessing these look just as good. But it's awesome to see these old horror icons on the back here, and seeing Vincent Price. So in typical fashion, with Rod Serling and his TV shows with Twilight Zone and this, I'm guessing we'll see a bunch of either people earlier in their career or like Vincent Price late in their career, Hollywood horror science fiction icons. So cool stories. Really like it. If you like Twilight Zone, you'll like this. These are a little expensive, but I'm glad to have these because they're really fun to watch, and I really enjoy it. Two steelbooks here. This is the Best Buy exclusive steelbook of Clerks 3. This just came out within the past week or so, I believe, maybe last week, and I really enjoyed this. Watched it on demand, probably better than a month ago or so. Whenever it came out on demand, I think I probably ended up buying it just to watch it, but really enjoyed it. I am not a fan of Kevin Smith's work outside of the Viewers universe, so Clerks, Chasing Amy Mallrats, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, all that stuff I really enjoy. His other stuff like Cop Out, Red State, Tusk, Yoga Hosers, not a big fan of that, but this is what he does best. And between this and, because I think Clerks 2 was my favorite, maybe besides Dogma, but this was really good, really funny, very nostalgic. Without giving any spoilers, it does kind of hit you in the feels a little bit, but great movie. Really enjoyed Kevin Smith Views Universe stuff here, and definitely worth the watch. At the very least, if you can do it on demand, but have to have it in my Kevin Smith collection. I've got all of Views Universe stuff, and I'm really happy to have this on Steelbook 4K, and maybe pretty soon I'll give this another watch. I just watched it, so I'll probably give it a watch again in a little while, but very enjoyable. I really liked Clerks 3. Arrow Video UK got this from Zavvi. This is Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Yes, this is the 90s Robin Hood movie that starred Kevin Costner. Who else was in it? Alan Rickman was in it. Christian Slater. This is a 4K release. I'm reading the back here. It doesn't specify, I don't believe, if it's a region B for the Blu-ray. But the 4Ks are, of course, region free. So at the very least, I will have a chance to watch the 4K Ultra UHD of the film itself. A lot of times these have all the extras and everything else on a Blu-ray, so those may be regional locked. I'm not sure, but I saw it. This is a UK exclusive. As of right now, I don't believe this is going to be released in the US, so I bought it from Savvy. Couldn't pass up on the Steelbook, and this is a huge upgrade from my old DVD from way back in the day. So going from DVD right to 4K, looking forward to opening this one, and it made the journey safely from the UK all the way to the States. So going into the Vinegar Syndrome haul here, I did do the Black Friday flash sale, the pre-sale, and their biggest release this year by far, Roadhouse. Those huge boxes, you gotta give it the flick. It's just the hard boxes. They do packaging right. You're paying a premium for this, but there's a reason for it. It just looks awesome. And yes, this is definitely a guilty pleasure movie, but Roadhouse is awesome. Come on, Patrick Swayze just literally kills it in this film. 4K has the magnetic box like a lot of other big ones like this here, and you got the actual 4K itself, Patrick Swayze doing the same pose in every image on this thing. He's got to go and clean up the double deuce. And there's the 4K outside of the slip. So, like all these really big releases from Vinegar Syndrome, like the ones that are literally big in these big boxes, they always knock it out of the park. At the very least, you know, you're getting a really good physical presentation of everything. These VSUs are really, really nice. They've done, well, this is number 4, right? Great presentation here. Not a big upgrade for me. I had the Shot Select on blue, but kind of curious to see how much better, again, this can look from mid-late 80s on 4K. This was not a part of the subscriber package, I don't believe. Maybe it was, but was not part of the flash sale. It was announced separately from their releases from Black Friday. But yeah, killer release. Probably, again, one of their biggest ones that they've done so far. This one was a part of their releases for Black Friday. Homegrown Horror, Volume 2. The first one was really good. I think one of the films was kind of off, but the other two, I think, were very enjoyable, if I remember correctly. But again, you get a great physical presentation here from Vinegar Syndrome. The films separately. And this is one I think a lot of people were really looking forward to, just because the first one was worth it. It was really good. You know, they can't all be winners, especially with some of these films just kind of coming out of left field. So that was one that a lot of people were really looking forward to. Probably the most controversial one, Invisible Maniac. This is an Adam Rifkin movie. He did Psycho Cop 2, Detroit Rock City, and what was it earlier this year on, it's 4K as well. April Fool's Day, I think this year, they put for sale an invisible slipcover, which just had a guy's hand advertising the product, and a lot of people thought it was a joke. It was like $6, and apparently if you order that, you got a separate slip, a lenticular slipcover. I guess I missed that. It was happening. That sale was happening, but I think people thought it was a joke. But if you bought it, you got something pretty cool, I guess. But it's fine. I got this. I'm happy with it. Really cool looking gloss there. You can kind of see it in the reflection on the girl there. So excited to give this one a spin. I like Adam Rifkin's movies, and it's in 4K, and Vinegar Syndrome does a great job in all their 4K restorations. This was not a part of their releases for this Black Friday, but I didn't get it upon its initial release. Figured I'd wait for the sale. This is the Amityville Horror, the original. And I believe this is also a 4K. So I figured this would be a nice companion piece to the Amityville box that they released a little while ago. And gosh, I haven't seen this one in years, so what, a haunted house ghost story type thing. I mean, it's Amityville Horror. Everyone knows this. I haven't seen it in a while, so looking to give it a spin and catch up on it. I really liked it from what I remember. Evil Laugh. This was, I think, one of the secret titles that was released for Black Friday. People seemed pretty excited about this one. I've never heard of it, but it looks to be 80s slasher. Hopefully it's a decent one. From people's reactions, I'm guessing it'd be at least kind of decent. It looks really cool. This would be one of those things you'd do as a kid in a video store back in the 80s. If you didn't know what you were getting, you would probably get this just because the cover looked cool, and those movies usually sucked. But at the very least, yeah, this would be one I would definitely pick up just based on the cover art, which looks really awesome. Burning Paradise. This was a part of their releases, not one of the secret ones, but I did the everything for Black Friday, so I got this. I'm liking a lot of their Kung Fu action releases, and hoping this is a decent one. Don't really know anything about it, as usual. Can't show the front, can't show the box on this one at all, but this is Don't Open Till Christmas. Blu-ray, Christmas themed slasher. I think this was the catalog title. I'd like to go back during their sales and pick up some things that are on sale that I maybe wouldn't normally get, and figured I'd go ahead and get this one because it looked, again, based on the cover, and it's a Christmas slasher. Sworn to Justice, Cynthia Rothrock. Again, liking these, 80s, 90s cheesy, corny action kung fu type things. They've done a bunch. I think last year or the year before they released a bunch of these, and I think Martial Law was one of them. There's 1 and 2, and really enjoy these. Regardless of how good or bad the movie is, we got to look at the presentation. They do this awesome artwork on this. So I don't know who does the artwork for these, but they look fantastic. And I've heard this one's decent for what it is, so excited to have that one. And that was one of the other ones that came out during Black Friday. And let's see, this was a secret title for Black Friday. Also, I believe Freeway, Reese Witherspoon, and Kiefer Sutherland. Don't know that I've seen this one before. Not terribly obscure, I don't think, especially considering the star power of the 2 main stars. But this is a 4K release. Looking forward to getting into this one. Heard decent things about it. And the last one was another catalog title that I think it's one of their more recent releases, but I was again trying to go through some of their stuff when it's on sale to pick it up. And this is Hot Snake, Guns and Guts. Honestly, I'm not sure if this is two films here or if it's just one movie with an alternate title. I believe it's Hot Snake and Guns and Guts. Spaghetti westerns are really fun, so I figured this would be a good one to catch up on. Fill in some of that spaghetti western stuff because I have not got a spaghetti western in my collection, a brand new one, in quite a while. So that's it. Vinegar Syndrome Black Friday 2022 is over. And got a lot of good stuff. Looking forward to going through it. Hopefully, if you got your order in, you'll get yours soon. None of mine were damaged either. No creases, no damaged corners. The box was a little beat up, but everything was packaged really well, so I have no complaints about any of the slips or boxes or anything in my package. So hopefully, your luck is as good as mine. And if you get your box soon, it is in good shape. So thanks for watching. I say this a lot, that I'm not sure when my next video will be. I don't have a whole lot lined up for new releases, but I do tend to find things here and there. And after a while, I accumulate a good number where I figure a video is warranted. So thanks for watching. Hope your Black Friday sales come in pretty soon. And yeah, thanks. See you in the next one.